One of the most hyped, one of the most anticipated and long-awaited crypto games is now here with a brand new update. I'm gonna tell you all about it. We're gonna do a little bit of speculation in this video. This is Star Atlas. Welcome inside of the game. Look at this beauty of a game, but there's a very good reason why I am still grinding the game since they introduced the XP system, meaning that my guy has actual progression, and other than just gliding around the map with the amazing jetpack and shooting people in the face, there's a progression and there's a reason why you want to do all of this. Oh man. What a beautiful looking game. We needed something like this in crypto, and we needed it bad. But welcome back to the Mindblow Show. I'm your host, The Inspector. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to smack the subscribe button so you never miss out on any future videos. Drop a like, only takes you half a second and means a lot for the YouTube algorithm. Now we're gonna do this one in 3 phases, with the phase 1 being an explanation of what Star Atlas is. I'm gonna be explaining a little bit about the lore, because the lore is very deep in this game, and then phase 2 is going to be the speculation part, where we're gonna speculate on future things, potential airdrops, ways to earn inside of the game, and round it off with a phase 3, which is going to be talking about in-game tips and tricks, gameplay tips. I've been playing this game from before this update. It's been more than a month of me giving my time towards this game, so there's quite a few things I can show you to become a better player. Now, for the most part, the most important thing is going to be good. And skill issue. The hell did you come from? Anyway, the first thing you're gonna want to do is go over to the Star Atlas Discord if you don't have access to the game yet. We have a game access key bot right here. So you go to the bot and you type in /key. That's all you need to do, and you will get a key just like this to input into Epic Games. And once that is done, you can also join the Tokenized Guild, which is our guild right here. As you can see up here, Tokenized 360. We're very active, and we have a separate Star Atlas chat if you have any further questions as well. Their team is also inside of our Discord to answer any questions you have. Apart from that, we currently have an ongoing raffle for an XS Star Atlas ship. So that's one of those flyable ships, which leads us straight into the gameplay. Once you're in, you can either connect your own wallet, or you can make a new wallet inside of Star Atlas. It gives you this option. Now, I have connected my Solana wallet because this is where I have my Star Atlas funds. This is where I have my NFTs. This is where I have my ships. Inside of here, I can track my progression. More on this a little bit later on. For now, we have these 3 factions. I have the middle faction here, not really loading the textures for me for some reason, but we have the Oni. So the Oni, this is a coalition of aliens. Then we have the Ustur. This is the Ustur, even though it's not loading right now for some reason. It looks so goofy. But these are the androids. And finally, we have Mud, which is the humans, the human coalition. Currently, I'm leveling up my aliens, and they are in a big fight. They're in a fight of survival. They're in a fight for resources. They're in a fight for intergalactic political dominance, and it's a power struggle going on right now. You have to choose a faction, you have to pick a side, who you want to win, and all of this is going to lead up to their big open world space exploration kind of game. For now, we don't have access to any of that. What we do have access to right now is the shooter mode, and we have access to the racing mode, and we also have the ship battles. So
yeah, but still, you can't like randomly shoot. It's still got to be close to them.
I'm wrecking them now so hard.
Yeah, likewise. There we go.
Once you've done all that, you connect your wallet and all that. If you don't connect your wallet, you're not going to be earning any XP. So this leads me sort of to the phase 2 of this video, because phase 1 was pretty self-explanatory. That's Star Atlas. That's a tiny little bit about the lore. Obviously there's a lot more. There's a full comic you can read on it. I'm going to go to play and click join session, and this is where I'm going to find all the games. It's perpetual servers right now. So this is where I'm going to be able to find all the games. Currently, we're playing Team Deathmatch here. And then we also have the looping race, which is the race game mode. I prefer to play the team deathmatch. We're going to jump in a game. We're going to see if we can get that W and show you how you can get XP, as well as why you need to get that XP. I've seen a lot of people giving their opinions. This doesn't work, that doesn't work, and it's the people who have played the game for 10 minutes. I've been playing it for more than a month, from before this update, and I can tell you what does work. I'm kind of sick and tired of the toxicity that's going on online, bashing every single thing a crypto game does. Star Atlas is trying to innovate. They're really pushing, and it's, in my opinion, it's a studio that we should support. I will support it, because what is to hate about this? Look at this beauty of a game. It runs so smoothly on my laptop. I'm playing on a laptop. The jetpack is awesome, but we're gonna get more into that in the phase 3 of the video. People in the stands looking at us, observing inside of this arena. This looks like an Ustor arena. These are the androids. I would assume it's what they are. Why would an android have a sword? I don't know. We are. Ooh, hello. Oh, where'd you come from? What the heck?
Bruh, chill.
Once the game is done, you're collecting XP. Once you collect XP, you're going to be leveling up that specific faction that you played with. I'm personally playing with this Mirese male alien, and I'm leveling him up. Currently level 8. Once I get to level 9, I'm going to unlock the next thing. So you unlock better and better weapons. But it's not just that. You're also unlocking various gadgets like the Dash Souls, which allow me to fly faster and just be more dynamic inside of the air, and a whole bunch of things. From level 11 to 20, it also gets very good. At level 16, I'm gonna get the sniper, so that's something I'm very, very excited about. Oh, that sniper's awesome. I do miss playing with the sniper, but I have to grind to level him up. Once I reach Prestige, and I assume Prestige is gonna be at level 20, I will be eligible for the silver card pack. So silver 5 card packs. I need to gain Prestige level 1 with 4 different character groups. So right now, 1 is at level 8. I have played with a couple others. I have the human male is at level 2. So I'm going to level up 4 of them to level 20. And then I get this crew pack, which is an NFT pack of the crewmates. So this guy right here, he's an NFT. And that's one way of how you can benefit from this game. Now, the second thing, and this is pure speculation right now, is because they ask you to connect your wallet in order to earn this XP. So without connecting your wallet, you're not earning this XP, you're not upgrading your character, you're not earning anything inside of the game. This leads me to believe that there's going to be some sort of airdrop involved with this. This is unconfirmed. This is just pure speculation on my part, because no other game asks you to connect a wallet in order to have character progression. In Star Atlas, they do. And there has to be something to do with a potential airdrop or potential earnings at some point. So I would just assume so. Most crypto projects do something like this, where a progression system is clearly linked to an airdrop. Now, this is not announced. Maybe they'll announce something at some point. Maybe they won't. So that's my speculation on this. And in my opinion, the game is super fun. So I will keep playing it to get my XP up and to get those card packs. And then we'll see if anything else is going to happen with the XP. But with that being said, we can move on to the sort of a gameplay phase of the video. You can call it phase 3. We have one more game mode here, which is the racing game mode that we can also play. Now, I played this before the update started and the textures were in, so I'm not sure why this is untextured right now. Before the update, it was fully textured and it was awesome. Right now, it's not. The racing is still amazing. It's so smooth and so nice. I'm going to show you a little bit about the racing now. I'm just wondering why there's no textures here when clearly there were before. But anyway, that's something that's easily updatable. As long as it plays nice, as long as it plays good and smooth, I'm all fine with it. And I can earn XP. Hell yeah, I'm in. Oh, let's go. It's a speeder bike. This really reminds me of a sort of Star Wars speed racing. Man, this is so epic. Man, it's amazing. I don't know how exactly they will incorporate this part of the game with a shooter part of the game, with a spaceship flying and battling part of the game. But once they do, this has the potential to be not just one of the greatest crypto games, but one of the better games overall. They are really building something here. One thing you have to understand is that this is still an early access version and it's not publicly out. So you do need to get that key from their Discord. Now, obviously anyone can get the key, and that's kind of besides the point. Anyone can get one, but it is not yet the version of the game that they will ship once they say, yes, this is the public launch. The public launch has not happened yet, and it takes a while to build something like this. But what they have built so far, man, this racing, honestly, it's very good. You have to try it. If you have even a mid PC, you have to try this. I think I'm going reverse. I'm not sure what's my direction. I'm kind of getting lost here. There we go. That's where it is. Woo-wee! We need this map to be fully textured and like 12 people on here racing against each other. That'd be so epic. But I'm gonna hop back into the shooter mode, which is my favorite one. It's the one I've been playing quite a bit. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? I just got a notification saying that I should remind people to drop a like if they're enjoying the video. Well, yeah, this is the reminder. Let's get it. Oh, and we're here 23 seconds before the game ends. Maybe I have time to gain some XP. Where is everybody? Oh, hello. Hello, sit down. Sit down. I'm playing this for more than a month. I said that so many times in this video. All right, got 1 kill. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough to get some XP. Let's see what we got. 150 XP as a human male right here. I do want to play as the aliens, but there we go. Human male, 150 XP. Progression system is ongoing. I'm going to get some sort of boosters in the next pack for flying a little bit better. And I have gotten that XP. So we do want to get all the way to Prestige. That's kind of the main goal here. Look at this beautiful screenshot.
So one of the things you want to be mindful of is as soon as you spawn, you got to press left click. That's how you get the gun. Very simple. Next thing, as you're running on shift, you can crouch in order to get the slide. One more thing is once you're flying in the air with your jetpack, obviously just press space to fly. You can also press shift in order to fly faster. Super cool. This animation and the way this feels is done really good in my opinion. So those are just a little bit of the movement tips. Other than that, everything else you will learn as you play more. You just got to get used to it. You know, some of the things as you're moving the camera around takes a little bit of getting used to. Once you get used to it, it actually makes sense and it actually feels really good. One more gameplay tip I can give you is, oh, and the game is done. All right, well, I guess we won. Did I get any XP? Cheers, thank you very much. Free XP. Don't mind if I do. Look at that, full server. Love to see it. Now, since my human is not fully leveled up, I only have these 2 weapons with a human. I can press F2 on my keyboard in order to switch teams. And as an alien, I have more weapons, right? But in the beginning, you will only play with these 2. You got your pistol, you got your kinetic rifle. On these parts of the map, like this right here, this is where we're gonna find the shield that we have to top up. If someone shoots at you, your shield goes down. You need to top it up. Same goes for the health, and same goes for the bullets. So obviously the pistol has unlimited bullets, but then the rifle doesn't, and you do have to pick up ammo along the way. Man, this game is beautiful. One more good tip I can give here is when you're shooting at someone and you're running out of bullets, you want to switch to your pistol to finish him off rather than wait for your gun to reload. So it's always faster to switch to your secondary than to reload. I guess that goes for any game, but I just felt like I should say it. And here we go. These are the bullets, the shield. This is the health. And of course, these are the bullets. Let me pick those right up, and my ammo is now over 100. I'm gonna go all the way up here. You can use also these jump boosters that are along the map. Because your jetpack does have a limited capacity. I'm gonna switch teams here, so we're playing 3 versus 3. Yeah, 3 versus 3, there we go. And we're gonna try to find some more bad guys. Even though I prefer to play as the aliens, it doesn't matter. You gotta level up all factions anyway. I'm on a hunt. 2 of them here, huh? There we go, switching to the pistol. That's exactly what I was talking about. This is a grenade, I can pick it up, and I can throw it, and I'm gonna go throw it at this guy who doesn't see me yet. Eat this! One down, 1 to go. Oh, this is their spawn. Okay, I don't want to spawn camp. I'll get away from this area. Alright, you want to fight? Come. I don't want to spawn camp. Let's fight. Oh, hello. See, I don't have any more ammo, so I gotta go pick up some ammo before I can continue this good fight. I'm gonna have to leave the server soon. I'm dominating too much. It's not fair towards the other players. You can also melee when pressing V, and we just offed each other with the melee. That was funny. But one thing that's super interesting here is we have the POLIS token. This is the daily chart on the POLIS token. So this is the governance DAO token, and it was falling down for quite a while. Everybody kept selling. The pre-sale investors, the private sale investors, everybody's out now. Just the team is remaining. Since just the team is remaining, I played Star Atlas, as I said a month ago. I liked it a lot. I decided to buy, and I did. And it looks like I bought the exact bottom. I didn't want to buy it as a sort of investment. I just bought it to support the team. But right now, I'm up 75%. It was up more than 150 for the POLIS token. So that's super nice to see. And they also have the Atlas token.
chart is very similar to Polis. So these are the two tokens that Star Atlas has regarding their utilities and governance and everything else that will be useful for later on. And there's one more thing that I didn't mention yet, which is the Holo Sim. So this is another sort of game within this whole ecosystem and within the whole Star Atlas universe that's also connecting everything together. You can likewise earn some XP as far as I know. So this is a strategy game. It is free to play. You have Sage, the Sage version, which is fully on chain and it is not free to play. And then you have HoloSim, which is the same, but it's free to play. So you can learn how to play the game if you want to get into Sage. And we have the three factions here, Ani being the blue, Mud being the red, and Ooster being the yellow. If you're into the strategy kind of games, this is a huge game and there's a lot going on. A lot is going on regarding this HoloSim. It's something else that I suggest you give a shot if you are a fan of those strategy kind of games. Look at his spaceships going back and forth and gathering resources and fighting for intergalactic supremacy. Now, one of these fights on one of these planets, for example, we can jump in and that could be the shooter mode where that goes together and we fight against the other factions to try and win the war. So once all that blends in together, I'm not sure how exactly they will do that, but once they do, I do believe it's going to be awesome. I want to believe it's going to be awesome. I want to support the team, and I'm truly excited about the future of this game. Right now, this is what's live. This is what you can do, and I urge you to just give it a shot because the game is free to play. You can play right now on Epic Games on the PC. If you prefer to play the strategy HoloSim game, again, it's free to play. You can jump in and give it a shot. So that's as far as Star Atlas is concerned. We're going to do more live streams. I just did a 3-hour live stream the other day of playing Star Atlas, the shooter mode. We're going to do more live streams in the future. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out, everybody.